Hi guys, welcome back to Bamer Son Garage. So we got the wheel off the 880 and it's right there. You can see it's painted on the inside red. So that means it's red on the inside where the tire is. And then it's black on the outside where it shows. So done by, you know who, me. So we'll put you on the apparatus. We're gonna put this great wheel on this machster. Man, it's a little taller. A little taller than what we had. A lot taller than what we had. Okay. That should be it. Bingo. One thing I hate about these chrome lug nuts, they don't stay in chrome very long. My great friend Scott's Speed Shop was talking about somebody selling chrome lug nuts that lasted. He sure didn't. No. They sure didn't. 13/16. Bingo. Yeah, we got 5 on there. That's unusual. Usually it's 3. It's pretty good on there. Pretty happy with that. See what it looks like. Yeah, it had a center cap on it and it fell off, so it was a Dodge center cap anyways. We're not checking the brakes on this because it's going to be just like the rear. The shoes are Napa. The wheel cylinder's been changed. The only thing that'd be a benefit would be to pack the wheel bearing. And that'll come. Right now, I'm just trying to get it to roll on some good tires, and then we're going to put a freshie master cylinder on it probably next week, I'm hoping. And, yeah. Put another lug nut on this one. Somebody said that's a same wheel that was on the Dodge Chargers. I don't know. We'll let Chris Birdsong or maybe Jedediah Scott elaborate on that, because these guys are more Mopars than anybody. Yeah, that was loose. So is that one. And that one. Okay. Do we have another washer? No, we don't. So we're going to put a lock on that. We're going to get some mag locks for this car. We're going to buy a pack of 4 mag locks. And we're gonna lock these wheels. Nobody can steal my General Lee wheels. That's what we're gonna call them. As if everybody says they are. They're saying they're the Dukes of Hazzard wheels. Well, okay. The Dukes of Hazzard wheels. We're not gonna argue with anybody. We like that affiliation. This car hasn't been on the street for about 15 years. Drove to a car show with my son about 15 years ago. And a buddy of mine was there with his Mach 1 69. It was a Windsor car, automatic, I think. And it was all redone. New quarters, new paint. It looked immaculate. And when I pulled in the parking lot, everybody walked away from his car to look at my hunk of junk. So, go figure, huh? Okay, so there's 4 on that one, 4 on the other one. 5 on that right front we just put on. And this is the wheel going to go back on the 880. Strange thing, these old Dodges have left-handed thread on the left-hand side. Well, somebody has changed this brake drum from the left and put it over on the right. Why they did that, I don't know. Some idiot. So, we'll have to change that back. So the lug nuts on this tighten up to the left. It's really backwards. It's so backwards. But that's the way Dodge did. The left-hand side of this car. Every one of them was left-handed tread. Strange, strange, strange. And it's a nightmare to try to find any lug nuts or mag locks or mag lug nuts for these things. There's Peppy over there barking at the ground again. Get up, Peppy! Silly dog. Okay, we gotta go with a 19. Gotta take them off of one. I didn't put this wheel be permanent on this car anyways. I had just put that Magnum on there to see what my son's car would look like because they were on the Challenger. They were mounted and put together. Wow. Oh, it's got a back control arm bushing. That's right. Forgot. Yeah, son, there's another part on this car. I forgot we got a control arm bushing. Okay. There's that. Oh, oh. Oh man. Oh boy, that looks like shit now. Well, it'll look better once we put the hubcap on. But the goal is the mock. As I like to call it, the machster. Like the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan. Well, this is my superhero right there, the machster. Check that out, boys and girls. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Now, I noticed the Dodge and Ford 500s are pretty much the same. I believe this might be a Ford 500 because we got them right there. So, yeah, those are both Fords. Uh-huh. That's a Magnum 500 for a Ford on that Mach 1 right there. 72 Mach. You can tell by the holes cut out. So a Dodge is probably going to be maybe a hair off, a hair different. All right, guys, so got one done. One more to go. And we're ready for a freshie master cylinder. A little bit of, I think, adjusting on the clutch. And a little bit of tweaking on the throttle. And we're ready to put some, probably 5 gallons in this thing. And we're going to take it out on the street. And we're going to run it. And then later on, we'll, you know, not later on, but then we'll bring it back. And we're going to put a freshie thermostat in it. I got a heater core for it. Heater hoses. I'm going to put that mirror back on. All kinds of cool stuff we're going to be doing on this thing. So we got a brand new console in it. This baby. He was in all night. I finally got him last night. Got him in. And then he snuck out. When I got home, I left the sliding door, or the screen door, not locked or not shut, not latched. And he popped out. Hey, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I love that cat right there. That's literally, that's my lap kitten. So that's what you see right there. That is on my lap every night. So I don't like him being out. I am really, really on pins and needles. If something happens to my my lap kitten, I'll be very upset. That's my buddy right there. Baby. His name is Baby. Baby. Come here, baby. Big baby. He loves being outside. He was originally an outside kitten, born outside. But he got that coronavirus that goes around out here. And got real ill and was going to die. So I brought him in the house and I gave him antibiotics and nursed him back to health. And he made a complete turnaround. So... He's good. Baby. He won't come to me. Come here, baby. See? He knows what'll happen if I get a hold of him. He's going in the house, and he does not want to go in. He loves being outside. And there's Matt. There's Martha. Matt. Martha. Female. He's got a hurt paw still. Oh, boy, looks like it's growing funny, too. Oh, it sucks. I got a cat with a hurt paw. I need help. Anyways, so there's one. We'll get one more to go. One more to go. And then we're ready for some more parts. So, you know, we don't have a lot of money. You know, we're not one of these fancy garage shows, you know, like Vice Grip Garage or, you know, Pole Barn or You know, we can't afford to go out and spend $600 on some 16-inch truck tires. You know, I mean, we'll buy, you know, tires when we need it, but we're not going to spend $600 for 4 tires. You know, that's crazy. We can find better deals. We go to eBay. We get our tires cheap. You know, we also got a used tire shop that sells new and used tires. We know a lot of people, so we can get some good deals. You know, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I know, like, he's like, I said something to Pole Barn. I said, $600. I wouldn't have spent $600. He said, well, they were $235, 85, 16s. Find some. I'm like, I sure could. He said, well, buy some. If I needed that size, I would. You know, I can find anything I want at a better price than what you can, Mr. Pole Barn or Mr. Buy Scripts. Of course, on Mr. Buy Scripts, he gets his stuff free. So I can't beat his prices. You know, he's hooked up with O'Reilly's and all kinds of different shops. Of course, I don't think he's hooked up with any tire shops. I could be wrong. He is hooked in with Motor Trend, so he's hooked in with a tire shop, tire rack. He gets all his stuff for free, but not going on his cars. They're going on the Motor Trend cars. So yeah, we're pretty happy with that. So we thought that was a Cooper, but it's a Continental. Is it a Continental? What is that? No, that's a Cornell. That's a Cornell. Cornell 1000 radial, all season AS, and it's a 215 7014. So the 215s would have been, back in the day, would have been a G, and the 70s, so it's a wider tire, so it would have been a G 7014 back in the day. These metric sizes are what they go by, but back in the day was G's, or, you know, E's, F's, you know, H's, L's, L60, you know, those were the cool, you know, the letters were the cool in the day, you know, in the 60s and 50s and 70s, and I think in the 80s too. Then they switched to this metric system, which I don't like, you know. Like here, you can look at something here. This is probably old school right here. Guarantee you those are some old school. I know these over here are some really old schools. Kelly Springfield Superchargers. You don't see them anymore. We had a pair on Christine for a long time. Right there. M50 14s. There you go, boys and girls. And the letters. This is a really weird one here. 165 R15. That's it. There's no tread width in the center of it because it's a skinny little tire. And we're going to keep these. We'll put them on something else. But right now, we're going to go with those. We got one more to put on, and one, bam. We're ready to put some gas in it. And I think we're going to put a freshly mattress on it, like I keep talking about. It's going to rain tomorrow, I think. Yeah. We'll be able to get done tomorrow night. But we got something done tonight. We did a swap. We swapped the tire out of the 880 onto the Mach, and then vice versa. We put the rim that we had that came on that 880 back on and swapped it on there and swapped that one on. So it looks so good too. And I knew that it would. I wish I could come up with something aluminum or cast, or, you know, I wish I had come up with something a little better. But hey, you know what? A Magnum 500. That's a Ford Magnum 500. I believe there's a Ford emblem in there. I remember painting them, and I remember seeing a Ford emblem. Pretty sure there was a Ford, or maybe it was Dodge. I don't know. It's just like them. So maybe a Magnum 500. It's a Magnum 500. Doesn't matter Ford or Dodge. It's a Magnum. Magnum 500 is a Magnum 500. No matter Ford, Dodge, Chevy, whatever. It's a Magnum. So simulators there. It's pretty good. 4 brand new Walmart tires. I can get a better deal on Walmart tires than what you can get, Pole Barn. I don't know where you bought them at, but man, you got screwed, dude. With your pants off. It's fun. I find that so funny. Here's a guy that's got more money and more viewers than Carter's got pills, and he can't understand why a little channel, a little guy like me, because I've been doing it longer, can find a better deal. I know a lot of people. I have a lot of friends. And I know how to shop on eBay. You can't just look once and say, well, that's it. You know, you got to go back and look again, and look again, and look again, and look again. It's all how you word things. It's all how you word things, pole barn. And also used tires. Out of what with some used tires, well, I spent $600 on some brand new rubber. Ow. And the tires you bought, I believe, are tires that go on the back of a dually because of that narrow 85 series. And that's, yeah. That's the nature of the beast there, buddy. You bought some tires that are actually supposed to be dually tires. They go on the back of a, probably an E, load rating, 10 ply. So yeah, you bought some tires that supposed to go on a 1-ton dually. They go on the back. That's what them tires fit, the 185, or what were they, 185? No, they were 135, 85, 16s or something. I think that's what he bought. I got some of them tires around here. See you in the next one, guys. Check out my friend's Actions Auto Parts. Jamie Phillips. Check out my buddy. And Scott's Beach Shop. And we'd say Pole Barn Garage, but he don't promote us, so we're not going to promote him. He should promote us. But there's a lot of channels that are just funny that way. They don't, you know, I don't understand why, you know. I mean, affiliation is affiliation, you know. You know, why not help out a brother? But they don't. So check out my friend's Actions Auto Parts. There's a good hop along right there. Got a hurt paw. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. We buy cars.